Ms. Carolyn Jackson and the Honeywell team provided an update to their Energy Savings Improvement Plan, ESOP, and the following team of experts addressed their specific areas of the ESOP. Jacqueline Shane, Esquire, McCarter English, the Bond Counsel, Mr. Anthony Inverso, Phoenix Advisors, Municipal Advisor, Ms. Hope Blackburn, Esquire, the Bush Law Group. Ms. Shanes provided and thoroughly reviewed 3 draft resolutions pertaining to the ESEP that the board will be asked to take action on at the upcoming public meeting: a resolution authorizing the local finance board application, a resolution approving the ESAP, and a resolution for the refunding bond ordinance. Mr. Inverso addressed the bonding process and financial projections. Committee members had a discussion on the merits of the contract guarantee and decided to table a discussion on the guarantee until they had an opportunity to review additional references and data requested from Honeywell. S. Shanes and Mr. Inverso noted the delaying a decision on the guarantee until February board meeting will not delay the overall project. So basically, we want to go forward with the resolutions. There's a part of insuring and a cost to the district for the insurance, and we were waiting for more information. The Honeywell people told us that they're 100% never, ever, districts ever used the insurance that they paid for, so we were looking for more information.
Yeah. And I'll share some more details on that. So the total cost of the project, if we get the additional decarbonization grant, which will allow us to increase the scope of the project, will be $12.6 million. In the absence of the grant, it'll be $11.9 million with a reduced scope. The total energy cost savings to the district over 20 years is expected to be over $14.1 million, $2.4 million of which will come from the solar savings, which will be realized through the solar power purchase agreement. The bond ordinance, which will be introduced tonight, will be for $13.5 million. It is important to understand that the way ESIP projects work is that we work with the contractor to get financing for the project and pay back using the yearly cost savings and rebates and incentives provided by the state. We do not expect to spend any capital from the operational budget towards these projects, not unless we choose to buy a guarantee for the energy savings like Mr. Piro just explained, and that is still a pending discussion for this board. To understand the timing of the payments, the projects are slated to start hopefully this summer if we follow the timeline we have started on. The total timeline is 18 months, and Honeywell will ensure that the cost-saving LED lighting project is implemented quickly, so we start seeing the monthly energy savings immediately after. The first payment of the financing would be due in the beginning of the school year 2026-27. So that buys us that time, and thus the payments will happen using the money saved by the district on the energy cost. It is also important for taxpayers to understand that the scope of this project covers the replacement of 11 boilers that are aged 25 years, while the life expectancy is 24 years on them. It covers one rooftop unit and one split unit, aged 26 years, whose life expectancy is 15 years. 2 chillers and 5 air handling units, aged 26 years, and their life expectancy is 20 years. So we aren't just focusing on energy saving aspect with these measures, but are being proactive to replace aging equipment that could become a maintenance issue in the coming years and would then cost us money from the operational budget. So the hope here is that we will reduce the stress on our overburdened operational budget by handling these infrastructure needs through ESIP. I'm happy to report that that was one of the goals, board goals, which will get realized by this board approving this undertaking by the district administration. To do our due diligence with the risk analysis, after this committee meeting, we did reach out to Honeywell to see data on neighboring districts where they have completed these projects, and we wanted to see the comparison of projected energy savings numbers and the realized energy savings, and all the data met our expectations. We saw no cause for concern, and like Mr. Piro just said, anybody that had bought the guarantee, they never had to pay back because the energy savings were more than what was projected in the initial proposal. A lot of thought and deliberation has gone into this by the board. It started with the previous board, has continued with this board, and a lot of preliminary work has been put into this by the administration under the able leadership of Mr. Tague. just to ensure that what we do is absolutely necessary for the district with minimal financial risk. So in full transparency to the public, the access has been given to the detailed presentation by Honeywell, and we welcome public opinion on the hearing next month. I'm excited, truly excited to vote on this.